Barclays faces more legal trouble after the British bank disclosed two new investigations by American authorities, clouding the already weak third-quarter results. The bank on Wednesday said the Justice Department and the Securities and Exchange Commission are investigating whether Barclays broke U.S. anti-corruption laws in its capital-raising efforts during the financial crisis. The inquiry follows similar efforts by British regulators. The United States Federal Energy Regulatory Commission is also investigating the past energy trading activity in Barclays' American operations. American authorities have until October 31 to charge the British bank in the matter. Barclays, thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Said it would defend itself against any potential allegations stemming from the inquiry. The fresh legal woes, which followed a rate-rigging scandal that erupted this summer, complicate a difficult turnaround effort for Barclays. On Wednesday, the British bank posted a net loss of £106 million $170 million in the 3 months ended September 30, a steep drop from a £1.4 billion net profit it reported in the period a year earlier. The results were hit by a charge on its own debt and provisions connected to the inappropriate sale of insurance to clients. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. The last 3 months have been difficult for Barclays, said Anthony P. Jenkins said on a conference call with reporters on Wednesday. Shares in the British bank fell 3.8% in morning trading in London. Mr. Jenkins took over as chief executive from Robert E. Diamond Jr., who resigned in July after Barclays agreed to pay $450 million to settle charges that it attempted to manipulate a key benchmark, the London Interbank Offered Rate, or LIBOR. In the aftermath, Mr. Jenkins promised to increase the focus on retail banking, shifting away from thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Riskier activity in the firm's investment banking unit. The new joint investigation from the Justice Department and SEC relates to Barclays' capital-raising efforts during the recent financial crisis. Unlike its peers, the Royal Bank of Scotland Group and the Lloyds Banking Group, the British bank turned to sovereign wealth funds in Abu Dhabi and Qatar for new cash. Barclays raised a total of $7.1 billion from Qatar in July and October 2008. Earlier this year, the bank disclosed that British authorities were investigating the legality of payments to Qatari investors. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. In connection to Barclays' capital raising, the firm's disclosure on Wednesday said U.S. regulators are also pursuing similar inquiries. Barclays said it was cooperating with the investigations. Despite its overall net loss, Barclays is making progress as its underlying businesses show signs of improvement. Excluding the adjustments, Barclays said pre-tax profit rose 29%, to £1.7 billion, in the third quarter. Amid the continued volatility in global financial markets, Barclays said pre-tax profit in its investment and corporate banking division more than doubled in the quarter, to just over £1 billion, because of a thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Strong performance in fixed income and equities. The European debt crisis, however, weighed on Barclays' retail and business banking franchise. Pre-tax profit in the group fell 31%, to £794 million. Ian Gordon, a banking analyst at Investec Securities in London, said a fall in revenues at Barclays' investment banking division during the third quarter had raised some questions about the unit's performance, though the British bank was in a position to win market share as competitors, such as UBS, which announced 10,000 layoffs on Tuesday, moved to reduce their trading activity. As other thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Pull back, there's a potential to win the greater share of the piece, Mr. Gordon said. Barclays, however, warned that continued difficulties in Europe and uncertainty in global markets could weigh on future profitability. We continue to be cautious about the environment in which we operate, the bank said in a statement. Given the challenging environment, Barclays is moving to insulate its businesses. The bank, which operates throughout the European Union, said it had reduced its presence in heavily indebted countries like Spain and Greece. The bank said it had cut its exposure to thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. The sovereign debt of Spain, Italy, Portugal, Greece and Cyprus by 15%, to £4.8 billion. It's also bolstering its capital to protect against potential losses. The bank's Core Tier 1 ratio, a measure of its ability to weather financial shocks, rose to 11.2% at the end of September from 10.9% at the end of the second quarter.